It's Retro Podcast with your host, Retro Lion. We talk music, entertainment, films, and more. And now, here he is, live, Retro Lion. Welcome back to Retro Podcast. I am the host, Ben Cena, also known as the Retro Lion. And today we have Sophie Elgort back with us. She was on the podcast for the first season, and she is back with us for season 4. Sophie, welcome back to Retro Podcast.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
And how has the weather been?
The weather has been warmer than usual, which is nice. A little rainy, but warmer. In New York. I'm in New York.
It goes the same for us Ohioans.
Yeah. But you're in the right vibe with your shirt. You're in the warm weather vibe with your flamingos.
Oh, thank you. And how has the photography life been?
Photography life has been good. A lot of shoots and directing videos, which has been fun. A lot of beauty and fashion. But then I also have a project that I actually just wrapped season 1 of called Portrait Mode. And it's on PBS's All Arts platform. And it's basically a show that takes the viewer behind the scenes on a photo shoot. And every episode I'm with a different artist across genres. So basically it's letting the viewer get to know these remarkable subjects by seeing them in front of the camera, like on a photo shoot. So it's been fun. Yeah. Fingers crossed for season 2.
Yeah, in Columbus we have a PBS station. Well, one of the stations in Columbus.
Yeah.
And it's actually at the COSI Science Center.
Oh, that's where they do it?
That's where they do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's nice about it is that, well, it's also, because it's public media, like you can also get all the episodes online for free. So that's nice too. So yeah, that's been like a big project. We started filming last May, and then it just started coming out in February. So took a minute.
And since you said that you could find it online, now a lot of people have gone to just streaming nowadays. Some people still have cable, some people just do streaming, and some people have both. Me personally, I've given up cable because I just stream nowadays. It's a whole lot easier.
Right.
Do you stream as well, or do you still do a combination of both cable and streaming?
So I stream also, but I still have my cable because I find once in a while there's something that I want to watch, like something live. But you know what? Now, I think about like the Oscars, for instance. But now can't you watch that on a Hulu or something like that, or an Apple TV? Or do you still need to have cable?
You could watch, because when I watched the Oscars this year, well, the past few years, I've been watching it on the Roku channel.
So I have Roku, yeah. So I could have just done it on Roku, is what you're saying. And I'm just paying for this for no reason.
I mean, you could do the same with Disney Plus and Hulu. I mean, Roku, Disney Plus, Hulu, it's kind of the same, except Roku's free and Disney Plus and Hulu are not.
Well, I have Disney Plus anyway because of the kids.
Nice.
So I have, that's fine. I'm happy to pay for it. I like Disney. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. I don't know why I'm having trouble letting go of the cable. Is that bad? Just having trouble.
There's nothing wrong with it. I get it. It's a hard decision.
I know. But I feel like I don't really use it ever. So it's kind of... Anyway, maybe you've inspired me. But I kind of like some of the talk shows once in a while, like the morning things. Not that I get to watch them as much as I want, but I record them.
Do you have a favorite talk show host?
A favorite host? No, I used to like Hoda and Jenna, but then Hoda left. But I like Jenna still. I don't know. I like the talk shows that people are just like chatting. Oh, you know who my favorite one is? Is Trevor Noah.
He's a good one.
He's so good. And now he has a podcast. I mean, he's had a podcast for a long time, but his podcast is great. Just since he doesn't do The Daily Show anymore, you can find him on his podcast. I'm like his promoter.
Nice.
Find him on his podcast. Yeah, so I like Trevor Noah a lot because he's funny.
He is hilarious. My favorite talk show host is Stephen Colbert.
Okay, he's good too. I like him too.
Yeah.
Over the pandemic, Did you listen to that? It was like Colbert and a bunch of those guys, and they all came together. There were like five of them. It's like Seth Meyers, him, someone else, and they did a show all together, and it was actually really funny. It was good. You should listen to it.
I've seen it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. So,
What makes Colbert funny is the Christmas cartoons that he does every year, and he's been doing it since 2018. But they're these little 10 to 15 minute animated Christmas 2D cartoons, and it's Santa Claus, and he has to go on a mission, and it's usually political because anything he does is political comedy, no matter what.
It's really funny.
But
Yeah.
he's just freaking hilarious, and
I know, I feel like those are good hosts for people who can like either just shoot the shit really casually with friends or they're just funny. You know, that's the kind of stuff that I like to listen to and I don't get bored at. Or really good interviews. You know, someone who's like interviewing really well. Oh, you know who's good is Dak Shepard on Armchair Expert.
yeah,
He does a
I
good
listen to
interview.
the podcast.
But he's funny too.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I just like comedy.
The one I definitely recommend, it's the newest one. I mean, the one from 2020, back when we were in COVID, that's a good one because it's actually Santa and elect Biden at the time, and
Okay.
and Trump has stolen the sack of gifts because there's a naughty and nice list in the bag, and he wants to pull it out and give himself what he wants for Christmas, and
Really
Santa
funny.
and Biden have to go to the White House to get the bag back before it's too late. But that skit is hilarious. But the one they did this year, and I was hoping they were going to do a Wicked theme since Wicked was
That would
popular,
be
but
so
no, they did Gladiator this year, and I'm like, oh come on, they did a Gladiator theme, and even in the cartoon, Santa's like, why couldn't the animators put me in Wicked?
Clearly somebody wanted to do Wicked and they didn't get it.
I'm
And
like,
then
why? Well, there is Wicked Part 2 later this year, so
it could
hopefully.
happen. We can hold out for it. I think it doesn't it come out in November, so I feel like it would be good timing.
Yes. Yeah, have you seen the first Wicked yet?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it. Now I
Yeah.
want to go back to the Broadway show.
I've never seen the Broadway show, but it's on my list.
I saw it a very long time ago, maybe 15 years ago, and it was great, but I don't really remember it that well, so I want to go back.
Nice.
So
Like-
much to see.
What would you recommend about the Broadway version?
I don't know, it's just like fun to see. It's a different thing to see something live, don't you think?
Yes.
You know, and you see these amazing singers, and I don't know, it's just different. It's cool. Live theater is great.
It is great. And I don't know if you noticed, but did you notice in Wicked there was a cameo of the two original cast members?
Yeah, Idina Menzel and
That was
Kristen
awesome.
Chenoweth. That was so funny. That was great. I know. I really like the director who did the movie. I'm gonna forget his name right at the second, but I really like him.
Nice. I just remember during Defying Gravity, my friend is just lip syncing the entire time.
So good. I was with my daughter and she was singing in the movie theater, and I was like, you can't actually sing, so you have to wait. She was like, why not? I was like, I don't. You just, not everybody wants to hear you sing. They want to hear them sing.
I don't think it's gonna matter because they probably won't hear her.
No, they probably wouldn't hear her, but still.
If there's anything that your daughter or your kids enjoy on Disney Plus the most, what would it be?
I mean, usually we use the Disney Plus app for movies, not TV shows as much. So we just go through all the movies. I don't know. I'm trying to think if they liked Moana 2. That was a recent hit that came out that they're into. And then they'll watch something like over and over again. It's hysterical. But yeah, no, Disney does good. And then on the same app, it's obviously like Pixar also. So Pixar has a ton. I don't know. Yeah.
Do they have a Pixar movie in mind as their number one favorite?
Oh my God. I'm gonna mix up which one is Pixar. Which one is What's the new ones? Not Elemental. What's the other one? It's about all the feelings. You know what I'm talking about?
Because Inside Out.
Yeah. Is that
That
Pixar?
that's Pixar.
Okay. They liked that. They liked Inside Out too.
The first one was entertaining. The second one, it. I
I
mean,
didn't see it. I didn't see the second one.
it's all right. I mean,
Fine.
it's no different from the first movie, except there's new characters.
Yeah. Sounds fine. Good
Maya
idea.
Hawke is in the second one.
Oh, she is? That's cool.
Yeah, she plays anxiety.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see it at some point. I liked Moana too. Moana 2 is good.
Me and my family almost went and saw Mulan too when we went to Disney for Christmas
We
last
saw it
year.
in the theaters. It was good.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, I think Moana 1 is better, obviously. But it was good. I mean, it like held my attention.
Yeah, I remember watching that show and just seeing the animation just being well done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good. What
yeah.
was your favorite ride at Disney this time?
There's so many rides. I mean, you can't keep track. Like Disney is just fun no matter what, but going at Christmas time is really really cool and it's the best. And I definitely recommend it for you and your family to go at Christmas time because it's the
Yeah, I've
best.
never been at Christmas. It sounds so magical.
It's awesome. We actually got to see Brendan Fraser while we were in Disney this time. He was
What was
doing
he
the
doing?
the candlelight ceremony. They
Cool.
have this. I, excuse me for saying this out loud. I'm not Christian. I'm atheist. But this service that they did, it's not really a church service or anything. I mean, it's like a church service, but it's not really. It's just more of
Right.
like a concert service.
Yeah.
But Brendan Fraser was the speaker who was telling these stories about how Jesus was born, wise men, and they played Christmas songs and it's funny because it almost felt like Christmas Eve mass.
Yeah.
It wasn't actual Christmas Eve. Like it felt like it was Christmas Eve mass, and then the next day was Christmas Day. That's literally what it felt like.
That's funny.
Yeah,
But you liked it.
but it was fun. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
That's cool. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe one of these years we'll make it over Christmas. That'd be fun. It's a good idea.
But the best ride definitely recommend is Cosmic Rewind.
Okay, I don't think I've been on that. Is it new?
It it was new 3 years ago. It's Guardians of the Galaxy, and you go on this. So you go into this room, and they teleport you into a spaceship, and then one of the bad guys, I couldn't remember their names, but one of the bad guys from Eternals takes the planet Earth and goes back in time, and we're all trapped on the ship. And
Okay.
Rocket is preparing escape pods, and that's the roller coaster. And we get into the escape pods,
Cool. Cool.
and it's basically Space Mountain, but
All right.
it's all projectors, like projector screens of the Guardians and their spaceship, and the Centennials. That's no, not Centennials. That's X-Men. Celestials. Those are the bad guys from Eternals. Are the Celestials? No, it's not Centennials. That's X-Men.
So are you actually moving or is it just virtual reality?
So you're actually moving. You're on this
Okay.
roller coaster,
And then they also have the
and the car turns and it plays like different songs. Because I rode on it 3 times. My parents went on it twice, but the 3 times. The first time it was Disco Inferno. The second time it was Conga by Gloria Estefan, and then the third time it was I Ran by
they
Fox.
play a different song every time. That
Yeah.
makes people want to do it again.
Oh yeah, and there's
Good.
other songs too. We just haven't got to experience
Yeah,
them yet. They actually do play September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
that's fun. Did you go on the Avatar ride?
Which one?
The one where you're on the sort of, it's like all screen. You're just on a bike. I think it's at Animal Kingdom, and you're
Mm-hmm.
kind of on this, and then it's like you feel like you're actually flying.
Yes, I've done.
That's really good.
The animation was well
I think that was
done.
amazing.
The animation was well done, but oh my god, I just wanted to get off the ride so bad. I didn't think it was gonna be that
What?
bad, but I was just like, ah.
Oh my god, I
I
loved
wasn't
it.
expecting to be that high up. It was just like,
I
oh.
wanted to do it again. Are you afraid of heights?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
good.
it depends on the height. It really does.
Okay.
I mean, the London Eye, that's fine, but when
No,
you're
you really feel like you're flying in this ride, which is why it's so cool.
But when you're on this height, this part of a height where you're like so close to the edge, it's just like,
Yeah, yeah,
oh, that's where it really you can't be near the edge.
yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Well, I wanted to do it again after I was bummed that I had to exit. So what's going on with you? You're making some film. You're working on some films.
Yes, I am leaving Retro Podcast next year because I'll be starting I'm working on a movie at the moment called Van Dragon Sing with Scooby Doo actor Neil Fanning, and he was a blast to work with, getting to record his lines. And Neil's actually become a really dear friend, and he's very funny. I mean, you'll love Neil. He is hilarious.
That's great. I'm sure he is.
Yeah, and so far we're recording voices because it's a combination of live action and animation, but most of the animations are like puppets, like Muppet characters.
Yeah.
And then we're also doing a mini series based on the film.
That's
And
awesome.
the film, we're looking to get a Netflix deal and also a Peacock deal as well. We're looking to sell the film, like after we get in film festivals, we're looking to sell the film. And with the show, however, I'm not exactly sure where it's going to go yet. It'll probably just go to YouTube because, I mean, nowadays you could make shows on YouTube, but I'm looking to get a Peacock deal or a Netflix deal with the show. It all depends where it goes, and it depends on where everyone is at that point. But it really all depends, and we just kind of go with the flow, really.
Cool. That's great. It's exciting.
Yeah.
And then what's going to happen with your podcast?
So my podcast, a new host will be taking my spot. We don't know who it's going to be yet. I mean, the audition form is not yet out, but when it's out, we'll have like different people audition for this host position, and then whoever gets the job will be the next host. And in the illustration, they'll either be human or they'll be an animal of whatever they choose. Because I mean, my avatar was a lion,
Yeah, yeah.
so who knows?
That's really fun. What's the criteria for your perfect host?
The criteria for my perfect host is, well, some people are going to hate me for saying this, but well,
Okay, just say it. It's exciting.
it would have to be someone who doesn't like the president. That's that's all I could say. It would have to be someone who doesn't like the president and is able to make jokes like not exactly what Colbert does, but more like what Fallon does.
Hmm.
But that's what it would have to be because since and I usually don't. I usually keep the politicalness separate from the podcast, but I sometimes I do make a few jokes here and there, but not a whole lot. I mean, it's not like Colbert where he's like the king of political
Yeah,
jokes, but
definitely.
it would have to be someone who's able to approve and be on the same path as we are, and that's the more the appropriate line for
Yeah, got it. Got it.
for that part. Which is funny because my friend Julian, who's one of the film guys, no film guys, the cameraman on Van Dragon Sing, he had this idea for a Christmas film, and in this film was so it would be part of the Van Dragon Sing universe, it'd be part of the series and everything. That the next story should be about Van and my character Jake, and they have to go to North Pole, and the way how North Pole is done, it's like presidents where like a Santa will get elected every year. So like let's say there's Santa
I
Biden,
love
there's
that.
Santa Obama, there's Santa Harris, and then sadly we were elected with Santa Trump. And so the whole point of the story is that it's Van and Jake, and they have to team up with one of Trump's sons to remove Santa Trump from the. So Santa Trump has already been elected, he's already been sworn in, but it's not yet Christmas, and they're trying to get him out of the office before
Really
Christmas.
funny. I like
Although
it. You gotta
one
do
warning
it.
I will give is that for folks who are Trump supporters, they will likely hate us and the film.
That's fine. I mean, who cares?
I know, right?
You have to make what you want to make.
Exactly.
I think it sounds like it's a good show.
Hey, I'm finally glad someone gets to say that, and that is you.
I mean, I'm also a big fan of the Christmas movie, just generally.
Have you seen Red One yet?
No. Is it good?
It's awesome. I
Okay.
saw it 3 times.
Okay, no, I haven't seen it. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it. But I am a big fan of Christmas movies. Like, we'll watch Christmas movies like all year round. No problem. So I could watch red ones tomorrow. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
have
pretty
no
much.
problem doing it out of season. It doesn't bother me.
Well, it is on Amazon Prime.
You know, I could find it. It could happen.
But yeah, it's definitely it is kid appropriate. There is a few swear words here and there, but
It's
it is kid
animated?
friendly. It's live action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Red One has The Rock and Chris Evans, and The Rock plays a giant elf. So, like,
I
literally a
love,
giant elf.
I
And
love
Santa gets
that.
kidnapped, and the two have to team up to go find Santa Claus. That's the premise of the movie.
It's great.
It's
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'll
Well,
let
what
you know.
makes the film hilarious is that, I mean, it's just The Rock in general. I mean, The Rock is hilarious, no matter what he does, but The Rock playing a giant, I mean, it's not like Will Ferrell where he's a human dressed like an elf.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's an
yeah. No,
actual
it
giant.
is. Yeah, yeah, that's really funny. I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Because The Rock is like the size of the house. You're looking up and you're like, hi.
Yeah, such a yeah, large. I want to see. He's like one of my favorite. I love him. He's
Nice.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
And so, is there any big projects you have coming up this year besides the PPS project?
Let me think. Mostly just like a lot of shoots. Like I'm usually on a pretty regular schedule of shoots. My next project is, I mean, I'm doing a little bit more of interviews, like live, mostly with artists as well, like in between seasons. So I'm having like there's a place called Branch in New York City, and we're gonna do different interviews once a month with different artists, because I like to find out about different artists. So that'll be fun. A little bit out of my wheelhouse, but I like it. And then I want to make I do these double exposure prints that I photograph, and they're mostly like travel scenes. So I had an exhibition almost 2 years ago with these really large scale prints, and now I want to make them into beach towels and do like different
Nice.
series of beach towels. So that's my like next sort of art project, because I always have to have ones, I have my commercial work, and then I have my sort of like personal project, personal passion work. And so that's my sort of next personal project. So I'm working with a woman to try to like source the right towels, which is actually easier said than done, because you're very specific about what a towel should feel like. It has, but also the print needs to look nice. So, and what I realized from this is that I've never really made a product before. Like, other than a photo print, I've never made a product, and it's harder. Like a whole different thing.
Understood.
So, yeah, so that's what I'm sort of working on along with my day-to-day shoots.
I love the idea.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll let you know if it happens. I hope so.
Well, I like to hear more information about it when the final product is out.
Thank you. Yeah, it's sort of like, I think given your shirt, I think you would like it.
Of course, the shirt comments always come back.
I know. I like it. And look, I can't really tell. I'm wearing a similar color scheme to you today,
Well,
so
it's well done.
it's, we tried. We coordinated. And
It's
what
very
about
well.
you? What's next with you?
What's next with me is, so I'm freelancing at the moment, just like you are. I My biggest freelance company that I freelance with the most is Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. I do video and pictures for them over there, and I do a little bit of illustrations.
Very cool.
And my friend John Gillum has put together a TV show on YouTube. He hasn't given it a name yet, but he's a Mister Rogers figure, but with John Ritter humor. Well, family friendly John Ritter humor.
All right. Well, let me know when that comes out.
Yeah, and that is kid appropriate.
Yeah.
That is
I
kid
can
appropriate,
imagine.
and don't worry, my show Van Dragon Sing is also kid appropriate. So don't worry, it is both contents are something your kids will be able to watch.
Great. Yeah.
And I'll definitely keep you updated about the Christmas idea if that comes along.
Please do.
I really do hope it comes along because Julian had a brilliant idea for that project, because the whole point of that project is that it was for the next mission, it would be Van and Jake, and they would team up with one of Santa. They would have to. They're trying to kick Santa Trump out of office, and they need help from one of his sons so they could actually get the secrets.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, send it my way. I'm excited to see all of it. They all sound like really cool creative projects. So.
And then I just think to myself, well, if he gets removed from office, who's going to take over next? And it's like, well, hey, we could throw in someone else who's willing to take the role of Santa Claus.
Let's do it.
Yeah, could have the first female Santa Claus.
Exactly. That's not a bad thing.
Here's the thing: even though it will be after his last 4 years, thank goodness. I mean, people still make fun of Nixon, even though that was decades ago. People still make fun of Nixon.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, I think you're good. I think you can still do it. If it's something you want to make, I think you should make it. Why not?
Exactly. Yeah, if there is any comedy you could make, what would it be?
Oh my God. Honestly, I don't know that I would make a comedy. Like, I like comedies, but okay, that's not true. I would direct a comedy.
Good choice.
I don't think I could write a comedy because I'm not a comedian. Like, I appreciate humor, but I don't think I could write humor. So I would really need a good script or like really good writer, you know what I mean? And then I would love to direct it, but I could not write it. I'm not going to fool myself into thinking that.
Well, if you need help for comedy ideas, my friend Malik Harvey is the king of humor.
I love it.
He was able to help me out with the humor for the Van Dragonsing series.
Cool. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see your stuff.
Yeah. Wasn't one of your brothers a film major?
Yeah, so my brother Warren is a filmmaker now. He was at USC. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you were saying that
But he's not like a comedy writer either. I would say he's more dramatic.
Yeah, because I could definitely see you two working on a big.
Oh yeah,
big...
no, he's super talented, and yeah, but I don't think he would be the comedy writer either.
Understood.
Yeah,
well, if you need a comedy,
we need to bring someone in. We need to bring someone in for that part of it. We would appreciate it, but
yeah, you need Malik Harvey. That's who you need.
All right, I like it. Good to know. I'm getting all the tips.
Well, we are coming down to the end of the interview, and is there any advice you would like to pass on to future photographers, future artists?
I mean, I think what's cool is that, and what I've really learned from being able to spend time with like all these people sort of as part of the show that I've been working on, but also just generally as I'm photographing them, is that like nobody's path is linear. You know, people think they're like going one place and then they do one thing and then that leads to something else. And so I think that's something that makes creative industry so cool, is that, and I think that's something like a lesson that I have to keep remembering for myself, is that it's okay if things don't go exactly to your plan, because your path is going to like lead you somewhere and keep leading you somewhere else and somewhere else. And so, yeah, I think that's my advice, is just like, I think keep doing work and keep making projects and keep making things, and you'll end up somewhere great. You know, you might not have even expected it. Yeah. Very
true. And since this is a retro show, is there a retro product you wish you had when you were a kid, or let's say you were at a store the other day and you saw something, you just had to pick it out?
A retro product? Like how retro? How retro are we talking?
I would say retro as in 90s or early 2000s. I mean, I'm a 99 person, but I will say this right here was from the 70s.
That's awesome.
That was from the 70s. That's a gift from one of my family members.
That's really special. I mean, I have some of my mom's not old. I have some of my mom's retro vintage clothes, and those are really cool and really special pieces, and they've really held up nicely as well, which is great because it's obviously really good quality. So
awesome.
Yeah. I don't know about a product, but I'll always take a nice vintage piece.
Hey, clothes still count as products.
Yeah, that's true. Or I have a lot of retro cameras.
Awesome.
You know what would be a good, well, I've now started to buy some, but you know what would be nice is to have a nice Hasselblad. Yeah, that would be good.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, Sophie, thank you for
Nice
joining
chatting with
today.
you.
Yes, thank you for coming back to Retro Podcast. I mean,
Of course.
you
Thanks
were
for
one of the
asking.
first you were one of the first guests for season
I'm
one.
honored. I'm honored.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see where your path takes you, and also to see who you elected your new host
Yes.
as your new Santa. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, the elected part for Retro Podcast, that was hilarious.
Think you need to go with that.
Yeah. It kind of makes sense because like when you elect someone to be a new host or a new position, I mean, it kind of is almost like a presidency election because like when one person has been doing the job for quite some
Hmm.
time, and the new person takes over, like I have to be the person to give them the instructions, tell them what needs to be done by the end of the
Yeah,
day, and
yeah,
like the rules they need to follow and things they can do, things they cannot do for certain reasons. I mean, it's like you pass the torch.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But I'll be watching. I'll be excited to see who you end up with, who you elect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, auditions will be available sometime by the end of the year, something like that. Yeah. I mean,
Cool. That would
it's
be
gonna be
fun.
busted out.
You should video those auditions,
I will.
please. Not
Yes, I
just for
will.
me. I think you should put that out there as like a caveat in the audition. Like you have to be okay with then that could be a show in itself. That would be okay. Just trust me, it will be fun.
I like the idea.
Okay, and you could animate it, of course.
Bingo. Okay. And also, one more thing I forgot to congratulate you on. You also had an article that just came out recently that you were being interviewed in. And I want to say I got to read the article not long ago, and it was really well done.
Thank you. Thanks for reading it. Appreciate that.
It was really well done. If we ever meet in person, like if we ever meet in person down the road, there's two friends of mine who are Canadian and they're from Canada that I would really love to introduce you to. They're very funny. Their names are Lou Cutchy and Matthew Fenlon.
Okay.
Like they
Sounds
do a
good.
show called Ghosting, and it's a reality show where they investigate haunted houses in Canada, and they bring a celebrity guest with them. But
That's
I've
fun.
met both the guys. They're really really nice. They're very very funny, and they make me laugh, especially through these crazy times that we face.
Yeah. That's
With
what you have to do. You have to be able to laugh a
you
little
know,
bit.
they help me get out of those stressful times, and
Sorry,
they're just
Conan.
funny. They're really funny.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for having me.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Spotify and follow us on Instagram. See you next week.